Hey guys, this is Deb Nab, the Mutt Master Dog Behavior Specialist. I just got off the phone with a soon-to-be new client that I will be meeting with this weekend in Colorado, and I felt compelled to gotta breathe. I felt compelled to post a video because this subject just won't die. And I don't really anticipate it, this topic, this subject, this issue dying anytime soon. But I will never stop talking about it. And I will not stop advocating for its demise. I am so upset and disappointed with trainers in our industry who convince pet parents to use shock collars for their dogs when it comes to obedience. I just got off the phone with this lovely, lovely woman who has this beautiful 2.5-year-old golden retriever. Beautiful. And she is explaining to me all of these behaviors that are going on. And I just knew after seeing this one video that I knew intuitively, because I've just been doing this a long time, that this dog had been trained at a very young age with a shock collar. And sure enough, I said, look, I need you to understand something. I don't judge you. I don't judge you, the pet parent. You went to what you thought was a professional telling you that this is the way to go. Okay, just so I know, you trainers out there, what on earth goes through your mind where you think, you know, this 4.5-month-old puppy needs a shock collar? Just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And then, okay, so let me stay on course. Then, of course, after this board and train goes on and the dog goes home, now the pet parents think that they have to use the shock collar ongoing. But what happens is the shock collar ends up going from being used for obedience training, and for those who don't know, that's basic sit, stay, heel, coming down, and that whatnot, to behavioral issues. Okay, so if the dog goes to counter surf, it's going to get a shock. If the dog starts to bark excessively, they're going to get a shock. If the dog starts to chew on something it shouldn't, he's going to get a shock, so on and so forth. So now there's no frame of reference at all. The dog's getting shocked for everything and everything under the sun. Anything and everything. That's what I meant to say. Anything and everything. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back a little bit. Are there any of you out there who truly believe this? Now think about this. That training and learning should involve pain, discomfort, or fear. Just think about it. Because if your answer is yes, Deb, it should. Training and learning for my dog should involve pain, discomfort, and fear. Okay? Fair enough. Let's take a step closer to something. Stay with me. If training and learning should involve pain, discomfort, and fear, then that should go across the board to children. okay? You go into your preschool to pick up your child, and the preschool teacher has a shock collar on your child because he's not picking up his toys. And that would be acceptable to you, would it? I think not. Let's take it another step. You go into your mother's assisted living facility to take her out to dinner, and she has dementia or Alzheimer's, and she's being a little bit difficult. She doesn't want to get dressed because she's having a bad day. And you walk in and you see the caregiver using a shock collar on her to shock her into doing what you want her to do, or they want her to do. Is that going to be acceptable to you? I think not. You go into school to pick up your child who has autism, and the para is using a shock collar because he's having a meltdown. I want you to tell me how okay you would be with that. Because what I don't get is, why would it be okay to do to one being and not another? Why is it that I have been in this industry for over 30 years? My husband and I have 11 rescue dogs that range in size from 180 pounds to 4 pounds, and they all live harmoniously in our house. I used to run a doggy daycare. There would be anywhere from 15 to 30 dogs in the room at one time. How do I successfully rehabilitate and work with dogs, some extreme bite cases that have the most extreme behaviors, without needing to use a shock collar, a pinch collar, a choke chain? I don't need to use devices that cause pain, discomfort, and fear. Why is that? And I have a really great reputation, by the way. I'm very good at what I do. Don't need them. Still able to get the job done. And I end up with dogs with confidence, that aren't afraid when somebody raises a hand to pet them, that aren't afraid or reactive when another dog walks by. By the time I'm done with them, nope. I end up with dogs that are confident, that feel safe, that look to their parents for guidance and support. Not these dogs that always have their tail tucked, that, you know, submissively urinate. Why is that? What is it that I do differently? So again, go back and ask yourself, does training and learning, in your opinion, should it, not does it, should it include pain, discomfort, or fear? And I'm begging you, if you have a dog or if you're planning on getting a dog, do not take your dog to a trainer who uses a shock collar and have them convince you that this is necessary, or it's the only way to get the desired result to occur. Because what I will tell you is just the opposite. If you use this device, it might get the desired result to occur, but the harmful effects that come from it in the long run, not worth it. and you are going to ruin or damage greatly the amazing personality of the dog that you have. Anyway, I won't stop talking about it. I'm asking pet parents to choose wisely, do your homework, make sure you ask all the right questions. Do not use anyone that uses pain, discomfort, or fear to work with your dog. I have your dog's back, okay? And I love what I do. And I will take very good care of your dog. And if I'm not the one for you, I will recommend others. But I'm not going to recommend anyone who doesn't have your dog's best interest at heart, not just emotionally, but psychologically and in every way that counts. Okay. Love you guys.